Well, what's the money, man? I mean a couple mil. Think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheating, because I feel like Uncle Phil.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Our first Sunday night of the season, the Cowboys and Rams from Los Angeles. Let's go. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. That'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. 2nd down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
So I put the remaining post game up at like 4:30 this morning. I was up. There was no reason for me not to do it. So people have been commenting on Facebook since 4 a.m. You know, scheduling your game takes literally 20 minutes. Y'all link up, find a time that works. Get out there. Agree on the time. Y'all can't do that, then I don't know what to do. So, we gotta get to the point, man, where we can, we gotta get to the point where we can handle ourselves like a real man. We gotta beat your man.
The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. He's got it at the 15. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. CeeDee Lamb with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
It's the score, Cowboys 7, Rams 0. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielding near the back of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. For the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Yo, man, you got to cut your players that I have posted on
the 23, it's second and 12. Now Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's able to get out to the 32 down there. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll fake the give. Now nowhere to go here. He lost the football. That's picked up by the Cowboys. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
A fumble on the play.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They're going to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself second-pole defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
7 yards there and a first down.
something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. And he wants well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
6-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
He was covered.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott. Just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Play action now, Prescott. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Prescott to throw on fourth. Open man ram. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. Touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, he took that big one-handed on a grab. 11 yards there, 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
10 at the 17-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by John Johnson. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down and 4. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jalen Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Going up top for Cook. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And a fair catch is taken here a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Rams 3. Greg Zuerlein to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Gets it off to Freeman. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun. Goff. He wants Reynolds way downfield. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give him 30 yards there. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And this now 3rd and 11 after that second down completion actually went back a yard. Prescott yet again. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll run it with Elliott. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Prescott on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Simmo Webster on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. 2nd and 7.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Airing it out deep for Woods. He rifles one that's intercepted. Caught a rookie from Bama, Trayvon Diggs. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back...
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys add on.
Cowboys.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Rams 3. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. Yet again, Goff is intercepted. And Xavier Rhodes 44-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
6-yard pickup.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
At the Rams, 9.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive.
42.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
It's up 3rd and 3.
Goff on 3rd down. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. The completion there brings up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They got him in. It's Reynolds. They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads would be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
Nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he fires one incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It's caught inside the 25. advantage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not.
I'm shaking my head and chuckling a little bit now, although it's not funny for anyone trying to block Aaron Donald. But you know, all week long, they say to themselves, don't give up any sacks. And they just gave up one there. They double team him, they triple team him. They try and isolate and make sure that Aaron Donald can't get to their quarterback. And he always seems to find a way. He's not just a physical presence. He plays the game with a great football IQ.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that will extend this big lead.
Greg Zerline to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. It's gone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And now here's another interception. Looking for about 25 Dillings. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you. And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Oh, boy.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pick. With a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cowboys 56, Rams 3. Greg Zerline to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
It's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. A first down throw for Prescott. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The rookie C.D. Lamb, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Taken about 7 yards deep. He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. He's going to try and go deep. That's close. He's going to be taken down. First and 20. From the gun, here's Gone. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Big play there on the catch and run. And even 80 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. And he's got it. It's caught for run that play.
bro.
Took advantage right away to the touchdown throw.
You mentioned advantage. Probably taking advantage of
Double
that.
up,
So
no
instead of
loss.
asking the previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
They will got man.
And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful
Receive
here on
that.
the onside kick drive. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing. Prescott. Say it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving. Keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As his guys continue to pour it on. Now, this was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ray Zerline, the kickoff for
After the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taking about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
at their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they'll be crowded well outfield right around the 30-yard line. And they'll pick up there at 22. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly favor your advantage, but it's been a tough day for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw.
Let's go, Trayvon.
To the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong.
Grenade now, and
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
It's Cup. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 48-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Goff throwing again. Gets it off to Freeman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? And it's kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. So it's still open for the coordinator.
Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
36-yard line.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. So it's Rams Giants football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Out of the gun, Goff. Oh, my goodness, a lethal interception. Talk about the play. Return starts just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guy. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Two carry now for Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott. And stopped a few yards shy of a goal line at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again to Elliott. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is over.
And some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hat, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And this one through the uprights and good.
77. Rams 10.
Hope you come take me away, give me some uppity piss. Somebody hoping and you come on, do it.
Kick it away.
Please don't.
Turn, single Webster.
Killers on side again, butterflies,